Alright guys, what is up? Let me get a sound check when we get some people actually in here. I'm going to pull up the chat. Right now we're just packaging some I'm just packaging some boxes. I got 1, 2, 3 underseat enclosures to package up, so we're going to be getting that done. Alright, so let's see. Do we got anybody in here? We got one watching. Let me know if if you can hear me. Do a quick sound check before we get started. I don't want to get too far and then realize you guys can't hear me at all. How's it going, Sean? Sweet, you guys can hear me. Chevy, how's it going? Safari, how you doing, man? Z Customs, what is up? Alright guys, so like I said, I'm packaging up some underseat enclosures right now. I got a few boxes that need to go out, and figured while we're doing that, I could hang out with you guys a little bit, I guess if you want to call it that. So the first box is this gigantic, heavy son of a gun. I got a video coming up on this box actually. You guys will see that soon. Got to edit it up. This is for a Chevy Crew Cab 4 Scar Audio ZVX8s. This thing is heavy as hell though because it's got double layer front walls, or double baffle, double sidewalls, double top. So, and with 9 plexiglass windows, if you guys can see them all. Definitely a heavy box. I'm over here breathing a heavy. Alfredo, hi from Arizona. What is up, my man? Okay, so one more piece to cut on this thing, and we will be good to go. This will be a good time. You guys can actually see my my shipping process. I know if you guys were on the last live stream, few people did comments about the shipping, so now you guys can actually see it. Jose, welcome. Glad you guys got to catch the live stream. Kind of figured I would just do a random one in the middle of the day. While I'm packing up these boxes, it's kind of boring to pack them up, so figured I'd make a video out of it or whatever. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, this box actually turned out really good. Like I said, I got a video on it coming out soon, so make sure you peep that out. Kind of go over all the details on the enclosure. Definitely turned out really good. This enclosure actually right here, the owner of that enclosure going to be like a kid on Christmas morning. Yes, let us hope so. Yeah, this enclosure has kind of a funny story though. It's actually part of a warranty enclosure. If you guys have seen, it's like my most popular video, so I almost want to assume you've seen it. The best Chevy underseat enclosure. It was a red box. I'm not sure how much you guys heard during that table saw being on. It was a red box and looked very, very similar to this. Anyway, that was like my very first fancy underseat box, and I really was still kind of learning my limits on what you can do looks-wise and what you can do structurally. So there was some issues with the enclosure. Full disclosure, there was some issues with the enclosure, and I had to build him another one, but here it is. Stronger than ever. It's got added window bracing, double layers on the top, sides, and front. The issue he was having some rattle inside his plexiglass, which I never thought would be an issue, but it turned out to be an issue. So what I did to combat that on this new enclosure, I made sure I double baffled everything, or double layered everything, and sandwiched it all together. Hey, what's the airspace on that design for the 07 to 13 crew cab, and what are they tuned to? By design, I hope you're not looking to buy the design, because I don't sell the design for the 07 to 13. And that's actually, the 07 to 13 is the extended cab, not the crew cab. As far as that box goes, there's enough airspace to put, I mean, anywhere from 2 6s to 6 6s to 2 8s to 4 8s, and then you can go even 2 10s or 1 12. So definitely a bunch of different possibilities with that enclosure. I've done 6 6s in it before, and I've also done a single 12. Both of my customers were like super happy with the outcome on them. I got a couple more coming up also for 4 8s. So definitely, I don't sell the design because it has a fiberglass mold required for the bottom, and it's not something that I can kind of explain to you guys in a design. So I'm not going to sell that one. You guys can buy it off my website, though, if you're looking for it. I'm actually at work and a break. I got to go back to painting a room or a home. Hey, man, at least you caught me on break, I guess. All right. I'm taking my back seats out when I get my box. Why are you doing it that? Why you just don't even want the back seats? I'm guessing. I always kind of wonder that when people take out the back seats. I've definitely, you know, removed 3 rows of seating in an SUV, so I understand sometimes you just don't care and all you want is the base, but I like also having the seats. I guess now that I've had the whole big build, I kind of very much missed having regular seats. So I'm wrapping this box with 1-inch insulation foam. It's just stuff I get from Home Depot. Kind of looks cool because it's silver chrome, whatever you want to call it, metallic on the outside. I'm using a strapping gun to kind of put all the pieces together and keep it really tight together and make sure it's not going to fall apart. Although somehow the shipping companies still find a way, no matter how hard you try or how good of a job you do shipping it, they're still trying to figure out how to mess up the box, or you know, make it look like it seen war on its way to the customer. I'm going to buy at least maybe 1, 2 designs. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, you should go buy some designs. For you guys looking for designs, you can go check out the website. I got a whole bunch of $5 designs, or truck designs specifically. I got a whole bunch of $25 designs. I kind of upped the price on those just because they're a little more complicated, and I guess I want to sell less designs and more boxes, to be totally honest. But you guys can go get those designs, or I can do a custom design for you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, wee man. I definitely am happy with how this box turned out. It's very nice looking. Unfortunately, all the rest of you guys who are seeing it aren't going to get to witness that because it's getting packed up now, but we got 10 people watching and only 7 likes. Let's get them likes up. This is sweet, guys. I do these videos for the likes, not for, well, I guess I do it for fun too. So just like the video. That's all I'm saying. The 07 to 19 crew cab underseat design for 4/8, yeah. Okay, so you're asking what's the airspace on the design? Around 2.7 cubes. Not sure if the designs come with full specs. It seems like if I sell 100 designs, about 5 guys have an issue figuring out how to get the specs out of the folders. When you guys buy the designs, they're compressed files. It's a compressed zip folder because there's like 15 pictures which are going to show, you know, a couple a whole bunch of different angles of the 3D rendering, and then there's some pictures of the cut list, and then there's also some pictures of the layout for all the cuts you have to do. So within that one, you know, folder, there has to be so many images. I can't do it any other way besides compressing the folder, long story short. So if you guys having an issue looking for it, yeah, 2.7 Wii Man, that is correct. If you guys are having an issue finding the specs in the design folder, I'm sorry to say, it is you, not me. I do my, there's no way else to kind of format it. So unzip the folder or uncompress the folder. If you have, you gotta probably be on a PC. Although I've never had, I mean, again, it's so rare to get people who can't open it that I really haven't investigated too far into the issue, because I've had Android users have no issue. I've had iPhone users have no issue, and I've also had PC and iOS Mac users have no issue opening it and finding the documents. So I don't know what is happening on some people's ends. I am sorry that I haven't yet figured out like a format that's like everybody proof. But until then, unzip that folder, open it on a different phone or a different computer, maybe open it in a different way. Definitely you need to unzip it, because there's a whole bunch of specs. It covers everything: tuning, port area, volume, net, gross, all of the above. Yeah, Wee Man, you are correct. 2.7 cubic feet. Also depends on subs and how much space they take up. Yes, it does. But each enclosure design, like I said, has the specs that come along with it, and that's accounted for in the spec sheet. So definitely try to unzip that folder and get those specs from there, because I know they're there, and I'm sorry you can't find them, but they're definitely there. I promise. I don't know if you guys can hear this horrible tape noise, but although this mic does a pretty good job at noise cancellation. We got 14 people watching, 15 people watching, and only 11 likes on the channel, on the video. Let's get them likes up, people. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that. You can also, if you're feeling real nice, you can send me a super chat. Help me fund getting new video equipment. I think honestly the best solution to trying to keep a like a multiple hour or long live stream is going to be me getting like a dedicated filming camera. And anyway, I'm not making like next to nothing on these videos as far as how much effort they take. So yeah, send me a super chat or go check out the Patreon, or you can go on the website, order an underseat enclosure, order some keychains. You definitely need to order some keychains, or a t-shirt. All of that, all of the above helps support everything I'm doing, and I greatly appreciate it. Or just subscribe to the channel. That is great as well. All right, so almost all taped up. And then we're going to get the strapping gun on here. I just recently bought the strapping gun, which I'm super excited about. I'm sure if you guys have received big packages in the mail or like picked up big boxes from the store, they have the hard plastic banding around them. That's basically what I purchased. And like nearly a mile of plastic strapping. So hopefully that lasts me a while. Although it seems like I feel I need a bunch of straps around the enclosure, so. But I don't want to take any risk when sending these things out. I don't want them to get damaged. I spend a lot of time on them. I put a lot of love into them, and it's kind of heartbreaking when these shipping companies mess up an enclosure. I like this video as soon as I get on the feed. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that, man. Some people don't. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't like a video like as soon as I get on it, just because I want to see if it's a good video first. But I definitely, if I like a video, I click like. Even the pride you take in boxing up the sub box is above all. Thank you for the time and care you take. Not a problem, man. Thank you so much for ordering from me. I really appreciate it. Every order I get, I definitely appreciate you picking me to build your sub box and have some bass in your car. I'm going to be excited when you get that thing in your truck, and I want to hear your opinion on what you think of the sound and kind of just overall everything. Oh, of course, the strapping here is trash. Where are the cutters? Losing everything over here. Losing my mind. And the cutters. I found him. So right now I'm packaging these things up, kind of getting the strapping gun ready. Let me move you guys to a different angle maybe. See if that'll be better. Sorry, it's a little rocky right now. We'll get this figured out. A bunch of moves later. We'll put you over here somewhere. All right, we'll stick with that. You guys can maybe see more of what's going on with the strapping gun. Not that you'll need to know this in like general life. Did you already have a chance to get the little part shipped out for the LEDs that FedEx lost? Shit. No. You know what? While we're on this stream, I'm gonna grab this part for you and package it up because I don't want to forget again. And I'm glad you reminded me. And I'll show you how small this little part is that that was lost. I mean, I almost want to pull out a quarter for reference, but it is this big. This is the piece that you're missing. It's kind of ridiculous. Such a small little thing stops you from getting the LEDs playing, but I'm going to put this in a package right now and put it right on my keyboard so I don't forget. Yeah, sorry about that, man. It's so fucking... Oop, I don't mean to cuss too much, but it's very hectic around here. And trying to remember all these parts and pieces all the time sometimes gets a little much. But I'm getting you packaged up right now. I'm putting it in the bag. It is in the bag. We're about to seal this thing up. You know what? I'll do you one better. I'm gonna throw a keychain in there as well. You don't get to pick the color. You might already have a keychain. I'm not sure if I already gave you one, but you're gonna get one. Looking at doing 2 Sundown ZV610s. Can those go under my seat in 2021 Duramax? And God, that's small. 2 ZV610s under the 2021 Duramax. You have to send me pictures, man. I've never seen it, so I don't know, honestly. I mean, I assume it's like a Chevy or a GMC, right? I'm vehicle like brand retarded, so don't quote me on any one of those. I got your part in the bag. I'm throwing you a keychain in the bag. For the rest of you guys, go get these keychains on the website. They're $10 in free shipping. It's quite a good deal to be able to support your favorite builder. All of my enclosures are in my house. I have 2 systems and really enjoy building enclosures. That's why I'm getting your designs. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the designs have been such a great seller. It's like crazy. Like even seeing, I was even checking this morning actually, like I have a couple I've sold in Germany, the Netherlands, and one other foreign country. Oh, the Chevy. Yeah, the Chevy 2021. Yeah, you could fit 210s under that for sure, man. Actually, the funny thing is oh, I'm getting caught up on here. The Chevy, the 2021s, or the 2020 and 2021s, have a bigger underseat, like, than any other year. It is almost like they have a 2-inch seat lift on them already. So yes, you can do it. ZV6s, that may be a bit of a challenge, although I think we can take care of that. You may have to do a bit deeper of a box than it might have to sit out a little farther than factory, or not than factory, but then I would normally like the box to sit out, just because the ZV6s have a super large mounting depth on them. Let me arrange you guys a little bit. I'm going to put you right in front of the screen so I can just look at you when I'm reading these comments, actually. Might be a little better. I finally got a tripod the other day, so now I can kind of change the angle up once in a while. We'll see how that does. Hopefully it's not going to be rattling and shaking the entire time. I don't know. I think I got a fan blowing right now, and I think every time the fan is blowing past the enclosure, it's shaking a little bit. Is it too late for me to add bedliner spray on my order? I ordered a low fabs for 2 Sundowny Audio X15s on September 26th. Send me an email. I haven't started one for 2 X15s yet, so if I haven't started it, no, it is not too late. I already did the LMI 2-inch seat lift. Yeah, man, perfect, man. That's all you need. If you want me to do it and you're willing to wait a little while, or wait like a couple months before placing your order, I know that sounds like a long time, but I have basically what I'm going to be calling like the XL edition enclosure for the 2020 and 2021s, because I took a fiberglass mold of the floor, so I was able to get like the maximum airspace out of the situation, and that really helped me like open up a ton of possibilities for the under seats. I mean, I think honestly even 410s might even be possible, to be for real with you. Maybe not ZV6s. I would maybe stick on the side of like, if you're going to go sundown SAs, or something that requires like just on 2 cubic feet, like the ZV5s, I know they're going to want like probably 2.5 to 2.25, and I don't think you're fitting 4 of those. But on this XL version I'm going to be releasing, man, I really do feel like 410s is going to be a real good possibility. The truck only sits right now. Why are you not driving that thing? It's pretty wild. If I had a new truck like that, man, I'd be freaking driving that bad boy everywhere. I mean, maybe you have an issue with it, so maybe there's a good reason you're not driving it, but I'd be driving it everywhere. So again, if you guys want an enclosure, go check out my website. I got enclosures over there, under seats, low fabs, a whole bunch of different stuff I offer. Take the longest drink of water ever. Yeah, the bed liner is quite messy. It's really easy to do, but it is definitely a whole mess. And you want to like be able to plastic off the entire area that you're about to spray, because you're definitely about to get overspray on every single thing in that area. I mean, I know I have overspray on things in my shop that are like 20 feet away from the bed line, like where I spray my bed liner. It is ridiculous. It's like unavoidable too, it seems. We got 16 people watching, only 15 likes. Let's get them likes up, guys. If you're in this chat right now, let me get that thumbs up. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't already subscribed now. Although I feel like most of you guys who are watching are definitely going to be subscribed. Although I feel like you are. You know, like my viewership is very low right now, but it seems like my analytics are kind of like the opposite of, I don't want to say what a popular channel is. Like most big channels, like 90% of their viewerships comes from like unsubscribed people. But for me, it's like 90% of you guys are already subscribed. So I must be doing something right if everyone that's watching is subscribing. Heck, my 15 and 21 only sit. LOI, I have a DD to drive for work. Drive the Escalade most since family car. Hey man, I don't want to say must be nice because I'm sure you work your ass off to get that, but that sounds like a pretty sweet situation. I'll be there one day. If you guys keep buying boxes, I'll be able to have a couple vehicles. Right now I only got one, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Keep on ordering these underseats, and in no time, maybe, actually probably before I even order, or before I ever get a new vehicle, I'm definitely going to get a CNC in this shop. I don't care how long I got to wait on a new vehicle. Definitely a CNC is like the top of my wish list, without a doubt. Do I need the order number on the email? Yeah, Safari, send me an email. Include your order number in there as well. And say that you would like to add bed liner to your order. You can include in there that I said it was okay in the email, or I said it was okay on the video in the email, and only because my fiance is doing the emails, and that'll just kind of give her more clue if I forget, because after this live stream, I probably will forget, just to be honest with you. Will you do a video of the X15 builds? I know you have an X12 build. Yeah, man, for sure. If I can fit it in my schedule, and it kind of works out. Sometimes, you know, it's like I'll film half a video and then for the rest of it I just won't have the time to finish it off, so I kind of delete what I have and kind of throw it away. But that's why I'm kind of doing the lives now, because then I can still get some videos in for you guys, but I can really take my time on the like the content where I'm going to be going, like building enclosures and stuff like that. This next video I have coming out I'm pretty happy with. I kind of have a good portion of the build process. You know, it's kind of hard to get the whole build process, mostly because I'm trying to get the box freaking done. But on this one, I got a good portion of it. Got some tips in the video, so I think you guys are going to like that one for sure. UPS pays well. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, I have a buddy that works at UPS, and he was saying the same thing. I was like, man, I need to get a job there. But I love what I do, man. I mean, honestly, like, no amount of compensation in my mind can, I guess, replace the feeling owning my own business gives me. I guess the feeling of the freedom more so. I know I have, like, you know, a majority of my buddies, and nothing. I mean, I worked for somebody for a very, very long time, and I really actually loved that job. And to be honest, it was quite conflicting even quitting when I started to do this, but it's nice not to have to get yelled at by my boss once in a while, or like talked down to. Not saying that you're in that situation. I mean, there's a lot of companies who don't have that kind of stuff going on. Not that mine did. I'm not saying that at all, but you hear some horror stories of like people working jobs and their employers treating them like crap. It's kind of it's less surprising that people aren't willing to work sometimes. I work, Safari, you work there too, man. You guys all work there. Yes, sir. You're the manager. Oh, see, so then there you go. You're the one bossing the people around, not getting bossed around. If you're the manager, or you have someone up ahead of you. Well, probably a bunch of people ahead of you, but manager, nice. Oh, I'm about to kick this other fan on. It's getting insanely hot in here. I'm sure you can see me sweat my ass off just watching this video. Let's see if we could fix that. Ugh. Let me know if you guys can still hear me good. I'm not sure how much noise this other fan is going to introduce. I feel like it might be a little too loud. What made me leave the job? Honestly, I just really wanted to do my own thing. I had like a kind of a burning desire, I guess you could say, to branch out and do something for myself. Do something that's gonna kind of gain me something in my life or whatever. Oh, okay, sweet. I'm glad it didn't change the sound. Oh, Safari, you left there too, or you used to. Oh, see, everyone's working out their family business. But yeah, the story why I left my job is really just because I wanted to do my own thing. I've had like 25 different business ideas since I was, I don't know, 10 years old. And I also always wanted to be a carpenter. So when it came time to like do a job and had my first cabinet job, that guy like totally robbed me of paychecks and all of the above. A very good example of the type of boss I would never want to be. But then I worked at another very good cabinet shop who treated me really well, but after a lot of years, man, I just really wanted to get out of there and go on, do my own stuff, make my own dreams come true, I guess, or I don't know, live my best life. Yes, man, I'm glad I did too, man. It's like, yeah, it's kind of funny, right? If only I didn't, man, we wouldn't even be talking right now. I say that kind of jokingly, but also seriously too, because it is kind of crazy that or it shows how big this is for me with all you guys watching. Although there is only 15 people watching, but hey, man, 15 people who actually give a crap, I'll take that any day. But yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad I can do these boxes for you guys. It's fun, and I love it for sure. So I don't know how long I'm going to stick around on live chat, guys. I am trying to get these boxes shipped up. Kind of slacking behind because I'm talking to all y'all. Oh, for sure, man. I mean, I know the hard work kind of always leads to something, and definitely investing back into the company. That's like all I do, man. I don't have a build for myself because I can't really justify, putting like a couple $1,000s into a stereo when there's always tools at the shop I can upgrade, or whatever it may be, like a new tool or new machine or a new process I can introduce around here, or even getting my stock up. Ain't nothing feels better than coming into a shop full of materials and not having to worry about, like, if you're going to have everything you need to do a build or whatever, that always, like, is a fucking drag. Some people are interested in your work. I hope so. I hope some people at least are. $17 watching, only 16 likes. Let's get one more like on there, guys. It's not that much to ask. Although I know this kind of is a boring video. You're watching me ship packages. If you guys got any box building questions, let me know. Or fabrication questions. Whatever. Personal questions if they're not super personal. Actually, let's skip. Maybe skip the personal questions. I don't even know if I want to answer any of those myself. Glad to watch your work. Thank you so much, Yogi. I appreciate that. I worked in the logistics industry for 20 years and I missed out on a lot of family. Now I'm a lot happier since I left. Oh, I'm sure, man. I'm just now starting, like, my own family, and it's always different going home now than it ever was before. It just hits different in a very, very good way, for sure. No doubt. We're gonna put one more strap on this for those mongoloids at UPS or FedEx or wherever the heck is picking up these packages, and they keep messing them up for me. Oh, fell out. So that's what I get for talking trash. How do you do your ports on boxes? I don't think I have got to see that yet. Are you referring to the style of port you have? Are you referring to the construction of the port? Can you get slightly more specific with me? Like, you asking how I build it or how I design it? I don't mind answering either way. I guess I'll just answer both. We got time anyway. I got nothing else to talk about either way. So, as far as how I put the ports in the boxes for your style port, which is the 4-inch PVC port, what I'll do is cut a hole out that is slightly smaller than the diameter of the PVC, and then I'll kind of pound it in there and glue it in there with liquid nails. And then it's held on also with the window braces as well. So, and then if you're talking about how I design the ports, that all depends on the build itself. I will try to stick with 4-inch arrows when I can for applicable builds. I can't even fucking talk right now. Builds that it'll work with is what I'm trying to say here. When it works for a build, I will try to use the 4-inch arrow just because it is easy, and you can get away with a smaller port area with the arrow ports. And I know PVC is not an arrow port because there's not large flares on both ends, but for argument's sake, it's a round port. You could still get away with slightly less port area with a round port. Yeah, I kind of just pick based on the subs, man. It all depends on the build. So I guess the best way I can answer that question is I design accordingly. Okay, let's see here. Love your work ethic. Keep up the great work. Peace. Clyde, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Packages got lots of damage because mostly outdate courier setups. Well, I think it's just they're probably hiring in a bunch of brand new people, and people who are probably too underpaid to be lifting the amount of packages they do every single day. I mean, my UPS guy or FedEx guy, when they show up, man, they're drenched in sweat. I mean, you know them guys are working their asses off, so they probably get paid good, but they probably need to get paid better. Alright guys, we might be shortly ending the stream. We'll see. We're going to try to keep it going for you. Had to check outside real quick. Thought someone might have been here. Alright, where else are we at with comments? Safari, yeah. I'm in the middle of a build. Focal 6.5 three-way. Sounds awesome. Now it's time to build my box. 115 L7 Q class. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome build, man. Definitely some nice equipment you got there. Both, but let's go on mine. Yeah, I guess I hopefully explained yours. Any tips would be greatly appreciated. Tips on the build. Make sure your box is strong. Measure twice, cut once. I'm not sure if any of those tips help. Plus the amount of volume flowing through it causes damage. Yeah, for sure for Safari. I'm getting stumbled on my words. I'm talking so much. Yeah, like I said, there's just so much going on there. You can see, man, they're packed out, maxed out over there. The people that just flip the boxes, our staff, start out at 9. Testing 1, 2, 3. Are we good now? Let me know. Oh, I don't know. I think I might be disconnected. Alright guys, can you hear me? Hopefully you can. My mic died. I need to charge it. I'm getting out of here. It's been long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Drop me a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Or check out my new videos coming up very soon.